From housekeeping carts to engineering basements and main kitchens, tucked away are industrial-grade chemicals capable of causing severe harm. Accidental spills are an operational reality. You can't eliminate the risk entirely, but the first few seconds after a container hits the floor dictate whether you're dealing with a minor cleanup or a major disaster. To handle these situations safely, we use a systematic 5-step framework known as the SPILL protocol. It's a precise method designed to neutralize chemical threats quickly and efficiently. Before you even think about responding to a spill, you need 4 things ready to go: your safety data sheet location, an intact spill kit, proper personal protective equipment, and designated red hazardous waste bags. This protocol organizes the response into 5 distinct phases. Following these steps in sequence allows a responder to isolate a chemical hazard and remove it from the floor without becoming a secondary casualty. Step 1 is assess and protect. When a spill happens, the most common and most dangerous mistake staff make is immediately running in with a mop or a rag to wipe it up. Instead, force yourself to stop and step back. Look at the volume of the liquid and check for any sharp, sudden odors. If the spill is large or the smell is overwhelming, your immediate job is to evacuate the area and notify your manager. If it's a manageable spill, check the safety data sheet. This document tells you exactly what chemical you are dealing with and how it reacts. That brings us to step 2, PPE on. Do not guess what gear you need. The safety data sheet provides the definitive list of mandatory protective equipment for that specific chemical. Usually, this means a chemical respirator, safety goggles to stop splashes, and heavy-duty nitrile gloves. Taking those extra 60 seconds to step back, read the instructions, and put on the right gear is the only reliable way to ensure you don't become a casualty yourself. Now that you are protected, we move to step 3, contain the spill. This phase carries the highest legal and environmental stakes of the entire operation. This diagram shows containment in action. You use absorbent socks from your spill kit to build a physical wall around the liquid, halting its spread. You must stop it here, because the main failure point is allowing untreated chemicals to reach the floor drains. If industrial cleaners enter the plumbing, they can destroy the building's internal water treatment systems and trigger severe legal penalties for environmental contamination. By securing that perimeter, you lock the danger into a small, manageable surface area. You shield the hotel's infrastructure and keep the local water supply safe. With the perimeter secure, we start step 4, absorb and clean. You apply absorbent pads or specific neutralizing powder directly over the pool of liquid. The reaction happens quickly. The powder draws in the moisture, expanding rapidly as it converts a volatile, hazardous fluid into a dense, manageable solid. When you scoop up this material, you must use plastic tools. If you are cleaning up an acidic spill, dragging a metal dustpan across the floor can trigger a volatile, dangerous reaction. Step number 5 is dispose and report. You transfer all the solidified waste, along with any used pads, directly into a designated red hazardous materials bag. Tie the bag securely, attach a label identifying the specific chemical inside, and move it to the hazardous waste holding area. Finally, submit a formal incident report to the safety department. A dry floor is an illusion of safety. The situation is only truly resolved once the toxic material is securely packaged, legally documented, and permanently removed from the building. Responding perfectly to a spill is critical, but the most effective protocol is engineering a storage environment where spills and accidents are highly unlikely to happen in the first place. This is a model of proper chemical segregation. Acids, like heavy-duty toilet bowl cleaners, and bases, like bleach, must be physically separated. If these two leak and mix, they create a lethal toxic gas cloud. Looking at the shelving layout, notice the height limits. Heavy and highly reactive chemicals are always stored at eye level or below. This eliminates the risk of a jug slipping from a high shelf and splashing directly into someone's face. There is one strict rule that supersedes all others. Never transfer a cleaning agent into a standard drinking water bottle. This single error is a leading cause of accidental fatal ingestion in the hospitality industry. Before you begin your next shift, go to your department. Find your specific SDS binder, read through it, and inspect your local spill kit to make sure it's fully stocked. A safe hospitality environment relies on a combination of disciplined emergency response and the daily maintenance of storage systems that prevent leaks before they occur.